Good morning, Tutor Liliana. I am here ready for today's session. As usual, I'm waiting for my students to get here into the session. I just sent them the links. Thank you.
Morning.
Good morning, girls. Happy to see you here today
Good
on
morning
this
to
rainy
me
day.
also.
Please activate your microphones, your cameras, everything, so I can see you. How are you today? How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not as well as you, but keep going. Keep struggling.
How was your family?
Huh?
Your family.
Getting better, I think. After the tragedy we are suffering, we are just a little bit better. Thank you for asking, Carol.
Okay.
And Patricia, nothing to say?
No.
No? Just listening?
Yes.
Are you passive today or active?
Very much active.
Okay. What time is over there? It's an hour later or an
Yes.
hour?
A
Yeah?
sharp. Yes.
So it's 5 past 9 over there.
Yes. That's correct.
Oh, okay, good. Ryan, good to see you this morning. Please activate your camera so we can see you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be here again.
Okay.
Yeah, we missed you in the previous session.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I have many things to do.
Yeah, I know, like resting and getting off, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's necessary to have a
Yeah,
rest.
yeah, I understand that. I couldn't have the session in the afternoon because we had no electricity, so I am in one session behind. So it terrifies me because this is coming to its end, and I need to get ahead with these activities. Well, now before I forget, I have to tell something information for the group. Maybe Lisette is joining us later. Um, who else is here? I don't remember. Lisette and nobody
The
else.
new girl. There is a new
Ah,
girl
Catherine.
also.
Yeah, Catherine. Catherine probably be here in the morning too. Well, but before they get to this session, I received some information from my tutor Liliana, and it's necessary for you to record a video where you have to speak for about 2 or 3 minutes about these encounters. Um, Remember that my name is Nelson, my last name is Leguizamo. When
Let
you
me write
fill
it
the
down.
video,
Wait, hold on a moment. Could you please repeat your name?
Nelson,
We know it.
and my last name is Leguizamo, okay? So when you record your video, do not forget to include my name because you are going to speak about the activities you did with teacher. You're going to express yourselves and tell what you learned, what is your opinion about these encounters, if you like to have the possibility to have more encounters, but in different English levels. Uh, it's also important to say how much you improved your English, how you felt in these sessions, and things to get better, things to improve, okay? Because not everything is at 100% of satisfaction. And sometimes it's important and necessary to express how comfortable you felt and these things that you don't agree with, right? So please record the video and send the link. You have to upload the video in YouTube, and when you get it done, there is a link. Please send it to my email because I need this evidence to fill in some formats for this stage of my course of pedagogical experience too. Is that clear what you have to do?
Yes. When do you need the video?
Yeah, I need to prepare my information to send it to the tutor by this weekend. So if you can make the video Saturday, it would be great. Okay, today is Wednesday. So you have like 4 days. So I can work on this on Sunday to prepare the links and the information she requires, right?
Okay.
Is that
It's a
clear
little
for
bit,
you too,
yeah,
Carol?
Yes,
it's
it's
clear.
clear. It's totally clear.
It's heavy
Okay,
for my
Patricia?
schedule. It's very heavy for my schedule, Nelson, but I am going to do my best, okay? So you can count
Yeah,
with it.
please.
It's heavy,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
something
will I
something
will work.
simple. If you can,
No, I
you
will do it.
can.
I will do it. Definitely, of course.
Yeah, remember, it's just a short video, 2 or 3 minutes, speaking about these sessions, things to improve, how you felt, and the things you liked, and all these things. Okay, Brian, is that clear for you too?
It's clear. I will do it.
Ah, okay. Lisette, you there? Please activate your camera.
For me, it's clear. I can understand the exercise.
Lisette, you are there?
I can understand the exercise.
Does anybody hear Lisette?
No, I don't hear her.
Me neither. Lisette, if you hear me, will you please type some information? Well, she says that the microphone has problems. That she doesn't understand the exercise. Well, again, it's a requirement. I received some information from my tutor Liliana that the students given to me for these sessions have to make a video of 2 or 3 minutes where you're going to express yourselves. You have to name my name, okay? So you have to say my tutor is Nelson Leguizamo, and you start to speaking about you felt in these encounters, how much you advance, you think you advance in your process of learning English and practicing, the things you liked, the things you didn't like. Probably you have something to say about things to improve, things to keep going and working on. And if you like to have more possibilities to have these kind of encounters, but getting ahead in the other levels. You are in intermediate English too. Probably you have to course advanced English. And the things you have to upload the video on YouTube and you have to send me the link because I have to get some information ready because I have to make a report for this stage of the course of pedagogical experience. So I'm going to type in the the email, okay? So just a moment, just a moment. Well, if you can read that information, there's my email. Um,
Excuse me, Tutor Nelson.
yeah,
I have a question.
yeah,
Is
tell me.
that email the same one that you used to send us the link or a different
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Yes, it is.
It is okay, perfect. Then I have it. Okay, thank you.
All right. So the deadline time for this activity can be Saturday. So I can start working on these formats to send my tutor Lilian. Okay. So appreciate your help very much. Now let's get into today's session. And as Brian was not here, Lisette was not here, and Carol was not here in the previous session. So, Patricia, would you please tell these students about the things we did on Monday?
Yes, I will tell, but Carol was here. She
No,
was
Carol
here.
was not here.
Yes, she was here and she was so smart and she was practicing. She was here. So erase her for the list of absence, please.
No, 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 no. Let her defend herself, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so Carol was not here and Lisette was not here either. Okay, remind please the group, Patricia, about the things, activities we did.
Okay. Last class we talk about we continue with the topic for modal verbs and we use the verb must and have. We were talking about certain obligations, mostly positive obligations. So we did some sentences where we use the must next to the verb to be, must be, and we will add an adjective to express our obligations. We also use the verb have to, and that we did that with a verb to express also our obligations, like I have to do the laundry. We did some exercises to work with the dynamics of that grammatical session, and that was in general what we did.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Carol, you are going to prove you were there here that day. What else we did here?
Yes, we're talking about the different mass and have to. We saw the negative form of the modal verb must. Um, is obligation. This modal verb is obligation. We discuss about its obligation in general and after personally or just for one person. That's it.
Okay, that's right. So, in general, we work possibilities with the fact of obligations, right? We talked about general obligations, personal obligations, uh, obligations at home, obligations at work, what we have to follow that sometimes we don't like anybody to tell us what we must do or what we have to do or be responsible of. Uh, that was the topic, obligation. And for today, remember what we are doing today, Patricia? What's the topic for today?
I have the impression you didn't share with us.
Oh, I never tell my students what to get ready for next sessions, right? It's always a surprise. Okay,
Perhaps.
so if you think about the modal verbs, which one we haven't studied yet? Which one? Brian.
Well, according to I have listened to, probably could, or there is another one called out to.
Okay, thank you. Carol,
Yes.
which one? Which one? We haven't studied yet.
Okay, the last the last class, we're talking about mass and have to. Um, Let me see because I writing everything.
Okay, make sure, make sure.
Um, the mass is a stronger, a bigger obligation. So how to maybe we talking about today about how to yes use for affirmative sentence and uh, I don't know remember maybe
Okay, but
to
great effort, great
yeah.
effort. Okay, uh, give me 1 minute. Somebody is asking me for help, so just a moment, please. Okay, I'm back here.
uh,
Remember, if you are late for the encounters, and sometimes you write me during the session, remember that I always send the link to your emails because you enter and you contact me through Skype, and the first thing you ask for is the link. So before asking for the link, make sure you find it in your emails. Okay. Well, so if
listen,
we
you asking about the next maybe next topic we see today. And the last class, we talking about maths and have to use the for negative and positive form. And we can make a question too, but had better use only for negative or positive sentence, and how to use only for affirmative sentence. Yeah.
okay, excellent student we have here. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Well, if you can see, Brian, we talked a little bit about ought to and had better, but we mostly concentrate on must and have to for obligation. Well, the modal verb we haven't studied is would. Would is what we are going to concentrate on because it has many usages. So we are going to study some of them. I am going to open the file, the PowerPoint file, so I can share that information with you all. We welcome Catherine. How are you, Catherine, this morning?
I'm great. Thank you so much. And you?
Okay, fine. I was telling the group that when you enter into the session a little bit late, I always send the link to your emails, okay? So try hard to find the link in your emails before asking for help, all right?
Okay.
Otherwise, I will be helping you if you have any problems, okay? Well, can you see what the new slide, Patricia? You read the information?
Yes, I can see it.
Please read the information you see on the screen.
Um, People can express in the present form using, because using white it is difficult for me. Sorry, eh?
Yeah, you
Um,
can read that. Should I
it's
change
too
the
light
color?
words. Will people can express desires in present form using the
Is
okay.
is that better?
Yes, thank you. Uh,
Okay.
Using the words would like and hope and wish combined with the past.
Okay, thank you. 5.1 expressing desire. People can express desires in the present form using the words would like and hope and wish combined with the past. Well, so in English, we can use any of these words to express desire, but not all of them are modal verbs. The only one is would like, hope is not a modal verb, and wish is not a modal verb either. So the session for today will be based on the use of would. Well, let's see the samples just to introduce the lesson. Please take a look and we can see what this thing is about. Let's ask Brian, please, Brian, can you read the examples? Brian,
I would like to know. Hello?
Carol,
Can you hear me?
no.
Yes,
Yeah, the sound is not good.
he would like to be on vacation right now. He would like to have a new car. Is a new or never
Viewer,
newer newer car? Jenny would like to start a diet to lose weight.
thank you. Patricia, as I can hear you so clear, could you tell the group what you understand for a desire? What is a desire for you?
Sorry, I forgot to turn on the microphone. A
Okay.
desire is to express uh, that we want someone to comply with something that would please us very much.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Catherine, thank you. Catherine, a desire. What is a desire for you?
Is something that you want uh, from inside. You want too much. You you can complete or achieve. You want complete
Okay.
or achieve.
All right. Carol, a desire for you. A possible definition for desire. Carol,
It's some activity like the people want to do for for themselves. It's something
okay.
like to do right now or later or
Or for the future.
over the future. Yeah.
Let's give Brian the chance to speak again. Brian, try speaking again.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you well.
Okay, a desire is something, or why not to say, is someone that you really want. And when we
Wow.
talk about things, it's something that you really want to do, to have, or to achieve.
Okay, that's right. These are keywords. These are desires. These are things we want so much, right? Dependent on having something. It can be something material or something hypothetical. And Brian included people too, right? So I'm not sure if we can consider people as desires, but probably yes, probably not. Okay. Good. It's something somebody, someone wants for himself or someone for herself. Take a look at the first example. He would like to be on vacation right now. Why do you think he would like to be on vacation, Patricia? Why do you think he would like to be on vacation?
I think that he would like to be on vacation because it seems that he works a lot and he looks stressed out and he doesn't get much sleep because of that. So
Okay.
he needs to rest.
Yeah, that's a fair explanation for that. Sometimes we would like to be on vacation because sometimes work or studies are overwhelming, and we have the to experience. We want to experience that we don't have any responsibilities to do what you want, watch television, walk, or whatever. Anything except work. That's right. So he would like to be on vacation right now. The next one is she would like to have a newer car. Catherine, how do you understand this sentence? Why do you think she would like to have a newer car?
She has two old car,
Uh-huh.
so she want to have a newer the a new model of car. Maybe she can avoid problems with her car.
Oh yeah, that's terrible when the car starts breaking down out in the street and you cause a traffic jam and everybody horning, honking, and all these things. It's kind of stressing, right? So maybe that's why she would like to have a newer car. Okay, thank you. Next one is Jenny would like to start a diet to lose weight. Why, Carol, do you think that Jenny would like to start a diet?
I think every or all women think in your life start a diet for lose weight,
Okay, for losing weight.
losing weight.
All right, so you think everybody needs to keep in shape, and that's right. But some people like being a little bit fat or overweight. Well, that's maybe why Jenny would like to start a diet. Maybe she doesn't feel fine. Maybe it was a doctor's recommendation. Whatever reason, it's valid. That's why she would like to start a diet. Well, let's move on the next one. They would like to study singing to become pop stars. Catherine, why? Why do you think they would like to study singing?
Probably she wants to be a singer, so she need to study and be great um, singers.
Okay, they
And
want
maybe
to be
she
famous.
wants to be
Maybe they
like
like,
other singers. They maybe she has they have a model, so she can
imitate.
imitate. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, probably. But as we can see in this example, there is one reason to become pop stars. Some people sing just for a hobby or just because they like it. And this time these girls would like to study singing to become pop stars. All right, so we can tell the reason why we would something in the future. Well, the next one, Patricia, she would like to become a model in the near future. Why do you think so? That she would like to become a model?
Okay, perhaps she would like to be a model in the near future because she has the body shape needed. And now, so it's the perfect moment for her career, or she has some ambitions to develop in that profession to reach personal goals.
That's right. That's quite assertive what you just said. That's right, it's valid. And now the final example is with Ryan. Ryan would like to finish high school activities before December. Why, Brian? You think that Ryan would like to finish school before December?
Okay, maybe his plan. Um, Maybe he had planned a vacation, so he would like to finish high school activities before December.
Okay. Yeah, it's valid what you just said. Or maybe he has plans for December, going on vacation, visit, or go out of the city. Whatever reason is valid to say that he wants. Okay. We can combine the word want, which also express desire. Okay. They want to study singing. They want to, oh, sorry, she wants to become a model. Ryan wants to finish high school. So, want and would like are very similar. Sometimes in the use we can give or express desires. Well, the next one, we have more possibilities. Take a look at the first one. Harry would like to have friends to meet with. Why you think so, Lisette? Lisette, do you have your problem fixed or still having problems with your microphone? Lisette, please type information if you are listening to me. Lisette, activate your camera for a moment. Okay, here's some advice for you. Please leave the session, turn off your computer, restart it again, and try to enter, and we can see if the problem is fixed. If you can hear me, I repeat the information. Try turning off the computer, restart it again, enter the session, and let's see if the problem is fixed. Okay, you please do follow my instructions, and we continue here. All right, so as I was telling, Harry would like to have friends to meet with. What can we infer from this example, Patricia?
Uh, okay, we can infer that is feeling lonely and he
Uh-huh.
would like to socialize a little bit more with different people, to interact with different people. He
Yeah,
has the need,
that's
we
right.
can infer he has the need to socialize.
That's right. It's a primary necessity all humans have. Socialize and make friends and get acquainted with more people. And look at his face. He seems to be very sad. Well, the next one is Stella would like to study a master degree on politics to make more money. Lisette, what can we infer from this sentence? No, she's having problems, definitely. Let's see if she. No, she's still there. She's not following my instructions. Carol, you please, what can we infer from this example?
I think she's smart, very smart, and finish his her career and need a degree. She for make more money. She
Yeah,
would
that's the
like.
purpose. That's the purpose. That's the intention. Just to make more money. There are people who live for getting money, ambitious, right? They want to have more and more every day, every time. That's right. So that's why she would like to study a master degree on politics. And the final example, Steve and Beth would like to get married when they finish their careers. Brian, now that you seem to be in love, what can you infer from this sentence?
Well, I can notice it's a plan for their future. They first would like to finish their careers and then get married.
Okay, that's what we normally hope for, but sometimes these plans are in reverse. We get married, then we study, and then, or first they have children, and after that they get married, and after that they finish their careers. It's in disorder, but it's a plan they have. They would like to get married. They are expressing a possibility for their future lives. Well, that's right. In these slides, we have seen different desires for some people to be on vacation, to have a newer car, like to start a diet, like to study singing, like to become a model, would like to finish high school, would like to have friends, would like to study, would like to get married, etc. Now you're going to get to know me a little bit as the last days, okay? So it's time for your teacher's desires and hopes. Please read the three examples and give me your opinions on them, please. Catherine, what do you think about the first example?
Teacher, you need a little many money for that, but is good. If you want it, you have to try it. Um, and I think that there are beautiful apartments. It is not necessary to live in a high class area, but if you want, it's very good. And then in this area is more expensive the uh,
The
public service.
taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, the taxes, public services, and all the things. So I am ambitious for you to have the possibility to have another apartment in a high class area. Well, my apartment is located in a low class area. Its society status is 3, but I love living here. But for my future, just to get better conditions, I would like to have another apartment in a high class area. Okay, there is a reason why. Patricia, how about the second example?
Okay, for the second example, I can infer that you like sport cars and that at the area where you live or you are planning to drive, the streets are very well paved. So you can speed with your new sport car, which is nice. That is what I can infer.
Okay, thank you. Well, the streets in my city are not in good condition, so I don't want an automatic Mustang car for that. It's just because it's the car of my dreams. It's something I have always had on mind. If I have the opportunity to go to the States and settle down and live there and work there, the first car I would consider to buy, it would be a Mustang car. I love that car so much, right? That's why. It's not to pretend to be a rich man or no. No, that's not the reason why. I love these cars. That's why. And the final one, Brian, what do you think about the final one? Brian, Carol, please.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I would like to speak German fluently.
Yes.
Okay, well,
What do you have to say about that?
well, I wish you the best because I've heard German language is so difficult. But if you are a disciplined man, you will get it.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, as you can see, these are my hopes, these are my dreams. To have another apartment, to buy an automatic Mustang car, and speak German fluently. I love learning languages, and it's one of my desires. So, I started 2 years ago studying German, but things and duties at work increased, so I don't have enough time, free time, for studying German, and the course is waiting for me in my bedroom. I have the books over there, the CDs, the videos waiting for me. And one day, I don't know why or I don't know when, I will retake the course to be able to speak German fluently. I like listening to German people speaking. Well, next, take a look at these 3 examples. Carol, what do you think about the first example?
It's a dream for maybe for you. I would
Yes.
like to live and work in London. Live and work in London. Yes, it's a dream for one person that like the life in London, and why not work in there?
Okay. Yeah, this is just to clarify. I love how organized London is, right? If you ever had the opportunity to visit London, you will find it by yourselves that the streets, the systems, the traffic, everything is organized. Everything is in the right place at the right moment. I like discipline. So the time I had the chance to be there in London, it was great. It was a great experience. That's why I am telling you that I would like to live, not only visit, live and work. I got in love with London, even though I just lived there for a couple of weeks, 4 months, something like that. But I was very gladly impressed by the city. So that's why it's one of my hopes. Patricia, the next one. What can you tell me about the next one?
Well, about that, those hopes and desires are nothing to do about that. It's nothing to be changed. You have just to confirm how you were genetically made. You perhaps you can go to a routine of doing exercise to fortify your muscles and to gain body muscle. Perhaps you could help with a diet high in proteins, but about the taller, I am not sure there is any hope for you there.
Yeah, there's no possibility for me to be taller. It's genetics. So I am going down. I'm not going up. I'm getting older, and when people get older, they get shorter too. But I would like to be taller, of course. Um, my height is 1.70. I would like to be like 1.80. And stronger, nothing to do. I don't go to the gym. I can't do any exercise. There's no time for exercise. And that's all. But anyway, I am expressing desires that maybe are not possible to get to. Well, and the final one. Catherine, what do you have to tell me about the final one?
Teacher, you are a kind man. That's good. That's very good. I would like to do the same. Is sad. It's terrible. Look at animals in the street with sick and
And
hungry.
mistreated.
It's sad.
Yeah, yeah, it's very sad to see all these
Mhm.
street animals with special necessities, sick, maybe run over, delicate, all these things. It makes me sad to see all these animals suffering. That's why I
Yeah.
would like to help any street dogs and cats. I tell my family members when we get to speak about Baloto, if I want Baloto, I would start. I would buy a very large ground to get all these dogs and cats, even horses, to give them a hand. Because I consider animals are also part of human life and they must be respected. They are creatures too. They have feelings, and that's why I would like to help so many dogs and cats. But it's a desire that maybe uh, will not be compiling in the future. Maybe yes, maybe not. Okay, now you got to know me a little bit more. Have another apartment, buy an automatic Mustang car, speak German fluently, live and work in London, be taller and stronger, and help many street dogs and cats. Now it's your turn. I want to get to know you more, and that's why exercise number one is about. Remember to get some piece of paper, something to write with, a pen or a pencil, and let's read exercise one. How about your desires? What would you like? I am giving you some possibilities, but if you have your personal options, you can include them, right? So take a look at the options I am giving you and select five. Every one of you is going to select five. If you don't comply with this, you can include your own, okay? Let's do this exercise in 6 minutes. Please take the time to read the information and to write. I said five. Let's write three because we have five students here today. Okay, please, in 5 minutes, three things. All right, please proceed. Okay, 5 minutes. Carol, let's start with you. Please tell us about your desires.
Just three?
Yeah, just three.
Okay. I would like to win the lottery for buy two apartment in Bogota because in Bogota is very expensive. I have apartment in another cities, but no in Bogota.
Wow.
I
In what cities? In what cities do you have
in,
apartments?
in Sogamoso I have a beautiful apartment, and in Tunja I have a house. We have a house with my husband.
And you want more houses, more apartments? You seem to be rich.
Uh, no,
Ah,
I we want to buy a apartment in Bogota, but in Bogota is very expensive.
yeah, ambitious.
Yes, one day.
Okay,
I,
the next
I,
one.
I would like to a big apartment.
Yeah, yeah, I
Not
know.
not necessarily in like
In a high society area.
yes, no, I don't like
No?
it. But I want to a big apartment or in Bogota.
Okay, next.
Um, I would like to live abroad because I think in Colombia the thing is better worse, and I would like to live. For example, I like Melbourne, Australia,
Wow.
because with my husband live there for a couple years. And I would like to have more skill for do many things. Uh, I like, for example, I like do many things with my hands. I love it. It's
Uh,
my hobby. Um, I would like to have more skills or do many things.
okay, for doing. Okay,
Doing for
for
doing.
doing. Because you are using a preposition for doing.
Okay.
Oh, handcrafts. Handcrafts. Okay, good. Now, Patricia, tell us about your desires.
Okay, my desires. I would like to finish this Lily career as soon as possible next year. I would like to be a good dancer. I would like to speak Dutch fluently. And that's it.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes, good dreams you have. All right. Brian, tell us about your hopes and desires. Brian?
Well, I would like to live abroad. I mean, in Europe. I would like to speak more languages, and I would like to finish my career
Okay,
soon.
you're telling the group that you would like to live in Europe. What
Yes.
country exactly?
Well, I'm in love with England. I would
Uh-huh.
like to live there.
Okay, so you
And
have the same conception I have about England.
yes, I do.
Okay, that's right. Good dreams. Catherine, tell us about your dreams and desires.
First, I would like to finish quickly my career and study a post degree. And I would
Uh-huh.
like to make more money and buy a flat. And I would like to learn more languages and to travel other countries.
Okay, that's right. Beautiful. All people have hopes and dreams. That's why we live and work for to get the things we don't have at the present, and maybe sometimes we don't worth the things we have, and probably we think that the things other people have are greater or more worthy than the things we have. But we are in the process of getting material things and become professionals and study more. That's perfect and that's valid. Okay, my friends, this is the end of expressing desire with the modal verb would like. Now let's take a look at 5.2, making polite offers. People can make other people polite offers for drinking or eating something. At this time, we are going to speak about food and drinks. How we can offer other people, because in English students easily confuse the verb like with would like. I can ask you if you like something or not, but I can offer you if you want to eat or drink something or not. For example, if you ask somebody, do you like chicken? I am just trying to find information if you like it or not. But if I want you to eat, if I want you to raise your hand, the question would be, would you like some chicken? So students confuse the verb like and would like. So I hope you don't confuse it. Or you are not confused about that. Like used to offer things. In this instance, we are using would like. Well, let's take a look at these examples. Please read the examples. Well, the first example is, would you like something to drink? Would you like something to drink? When you visit someone and you are offered something to drink, the question in English you probably receive is, would you like? Other people say, do you want? It appears again. Remember, I told you that want and would like are compatible. They are similar in some meanings. So, would you like something to drink? I am ready to offer you something to drink. And the possible answer, if it is affirmative, you can say yes, please. Thanks. The second one, would you like some orange juice for breakfast? Referring an exact drink, orange juice in this case. Yes, yes, please. Thank you. Similar to the answer previously shown. And the third question, would you like a soda to quench your thirst? Oh, I'd rather have some water, please. As you can see, this is kind of different because we include here the verb to quench. Would you like a soda to quench your thirst? And look at the answer. Oh, I'd rather have some water, please. What can you get from the final example? Please analyze it for a moment.
Nelson, could you please excuse me for a minute? I will come back in a minute, okay?
Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Go, no problem. Carol, how do you understand the last example? What did you get from that?
I don't understand the main question, but I think it's para calmar tu sed. I don't
That's
know.
right.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And the answer, I would rather have some water, please. He prefer no soda. He prefer or tea or whatever. Prefer just water.
Okay, Brian, what did you get from that example?
Okay, the person who answers that question Prefers absolutely water instead of soda.
Okay. And Catherine, what did you get from that example?
Teacher, I don't know what is the meaning of greater, greater,
Rather.
rather.
When we say I'd rather, is because you want something different. It's like saying in Spanish, prefiero, yo prefiero. I'd
Mm,
rather have. Yo prefiero o preferiría. That is a possible translation for rather.
okay, thank you. So maybe this person don't like the soda, or maybe don't want sugar drink, and
Uh-huh.
so and the water quench the thirst very, and better than soda.
Okay, that's right. Well, the question is similar. Would you like a soda to quench your thirst? So you can give a reason in the question, okay? But these kind of questions is when we have the confidence when the person with the person I'm speaking with. If you go to a house where nobody is your friend but you are a guest, it's not well seen to give this kind of questions or answers. Okay, so this is for people who have confidence. Would you like a soda to quench your thirst? ¿Quisieras o tomarías gaseosita para apagar tu sed? Oh, I'd rather have some water, please. I'd rather have, it's indicating that you want something different. You want something else. In this case, it's water. But take a look. In all the questions, we are using the adverb some. Something, some orange, and in the answer, some water, right? We are normally talked about using some in affirmative sentences. But in this case, because we are using would, always use some, okay? For the other questions, for just no questions, using do or does or did, use any in the questions, because any, it's an adverb that we commonly use for questions, but this is not the case. This is just because we are using would, okay? So whenever you ask questions using would, use the word some. Well, the next one. Let's take a look at the next one. More polite offers, but this time with foods. Would you like something to eat? No, thanks. I'm full. Would you like some chicken for lunch? No, thank you. I'm a vegetarian. Would you like some ice cream for dessert? Oh, I'd rather have some jello, please. Please take a look at these examples and tell me what you get from them. Okay, Carol, what did you get from these questions and this information?
Uh, it's a question when you stay in a restaurant or visit, just the person asks, would you like something to eat? The first question, for example, ¿le gustaría algo de comer? No, gracias, estoy llena. Um,
Huh?
that's a sample question when the people want to offer something.
Okay, that's right. Yes, that's valid. Patricia, what did you get from these examples?
Yes, I have the impression it's very much as like Carol said, I find exactly the same as the other ones.
Yeah, the only difference is the answer. If you see,
Yes.
this time the answers are negative. The first two ones are negative. No, thanks. When you reject, it's always a good idea to be thankful and say thanks. And
Yeah.
if you want to say the reason why you are not accepting what is being offered to you, it would be greater, okay? Say why.
Yes.
Yeah, the first answer, no thanks, I'm full. That's a valid reason. So if you are full, you're not going to eat anything. The second one, no thank you. I'm a vegetarian. So as it is a polite offer, so we have to be polite in the answers too and say why you are not accepting it, okay? And the last one, would you like some ice cream for dessert? Oh, I'd rather have some jello, please. In this example, you are giving yourself another option, right? But it's polite to sometimes we are offered coffee, but we don't want coffee. We want water or whatever, right? So you can also hold the possibility to ask for something else as the previous one. Remember for the soda, I'd rather have some water. So you give yourself another option and you make it or you notify it to the person listening to you in these two. I'd rather is the contraction. You see, the is I'd. The contraction is would. I would rather, or I'd rather have, as in this example too, I'd rather have some jello, please. Anything else to ask, or maybe something you want to clarify or add more information about this, guys? Or it's okay?
It's okay with me. Thank you.
For
Let's
me,
continue. Yeah, Carol?
yes, for me it's okay. I understand
Yeah,
the
it's clear. Yeah. Well, here comes exercise two. And exercise two reads, offer your teacher something to eat or to drink. Please select uh, three or four. Let's select three. Three options, and you're going to offer me something to eat or to drink, okay? Please proceed. Okay, Carol. I am visiting you in your apartment. You offer me, please.
Okay, Nelson, would you like to black? Would you like to something to drink? For example, black coffee.
Repeat the question. There is something wrong there. Repeat the question.
Would you like something to drink?
Okay, you are not telling me what option, right?
Okay. Would you like to black coffee?
Would you like to black coffee? You see that there is not a verb. That is the problem. Would you like to drink? Would you like to have? So we can
Okay.
combine drink and
Okay.
have or drink it. But wait for my answer because I am going to accept or reject. Okay, let's start again.
Okay.
Question one.
Would you like to drink a black coffee?
No, thank you. I am okay.
Okay. Would you like it fruit kitchen?
Repeat.
Would you like it fruit
No. Would
kitchen?
you like to? Remember, to. Would you like to?
Would you like to eat fried chicken?
Fried chicken. Yes, please. I am starving. Thank you.
Okay.
Your name?
Okay. Would you like to drink a cool beer? Beer?
Oh, yes, a cold beer. No, thanks. I don't drink liquor. Okay, thank you. Tricia, I am visiting you in your apartment or house. Invite me for something.
Yes, Nelson. Would you like some grilled fish?
No, sorry. I don't like fish. Thank you. Next.
Hmm.
Patricia, next.
Don't you hear me? Oh, now, do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, would you like some hot chocolate?
No, sorry. I am indigested. Thanks.
Would you like some Alka-Seltzer?
Yes, please. Good idea.
Okay, and after that, would you like some spaghetti?
Wow. Yes, please. That sounds good. Thank you. All
Oh,
right, Patricia. That's right. Perfect. Brian, I am visiting you this time. Offer me something.
Okay. Would you like some sandwiches for your breakfast?
Yeah, that sounds a good idea. Let's eat.
Okay. And would you like some fresh milk to drink accompanying your sandwiches?
Wow, it looks inviting. Yes, let's do it.
And finally, would you like to eat pizza next Friday?
Well, it sounds good. Yes, let's eat pizza on Friday. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Catherine, I am visiting you. Offer me something.
Nelson, would you like a salad fruit?
Oh, no, thank you. I am full.
Okay. Maybe would you like some mineral water?
Yes, that sounds a good idea. Thank you.
Okay. And would you like a sliced pineapple?
Pineapple.
A
The sliced
pineapple.
Oh yeah, I love pineapple. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, this is the end, right? It was the third question. Yeah, Catherine, you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Or one more? Okay, good. So this is the end of this part. And now let's finish with asking for favors or assistance. Always, we need to count on somebody else for doing us favors, right? So, asking for favors or assistance is also very necessary. There are different ways. I'm going to change the color so Patricia is able to read. There are different ways to ask people favors. Depending on who we ask, we can use these modal verbs. Okay, there are four possibilities. Take a look at this information. Would you, will you, could you, and can you? Please, because we are asking for favors or assistance. At the beginning of the sentence, we can include excuse me. Would you please? Excuse me. Will you please? Excuse me. Could you please? Excuse me. Can you please? So all these modal verbs are helping verbs for asking assistance. The most polite way is would, and the least polite way is can. But you can ask favors to somebody else in all these different ways depending on who you are asking the favor for. If you have the confidence, or if it's to a relative, a friend, and something, or someone you know well, it's okay if you use could or can. But sometimes we ask favors to strangers or people we don't know well, so it's quite acceptable to use will or would because they are more polite, okay? So let's take up these examples. Would you call back later, please? Sure. What time? The person who gives the answer is different in these cases, okay? Let's take a look at this secretary. She is so busy, she's typing information, she is answering, she is printing, she's doing so many activities at the moment. She received the phone call. So she gently asks the person, would you call back later, please? And the person on the telephone says, sure. What time? Waiting for confirmation. The second one, would you help me with these boxes, please? Yes, no problem. Would you give me a hand crossing the street, please? Of course, I'd be glad to. All of you, what can you get from these examples? What is your analysis of these examples? Carol, for example, what can you get from example 2?
Somebody need help, and so asks another person the polite way, would you help me with these boxes, please? Yes, no problem.
Patricia,
When
who do you think? Okay, continue.
when when we need help, some help, asks to people the best form is ask a polite way. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Patricia, who do you think is asking for the favor?
In the first sentence, do you mean?
No, in the second sentence.
I don't know what to say. The person, the one of the girls that is there.
Yes, but who do you think is asking for the favor? The young girl or the woman?
Oh, sorry, I could know. No. I guess the younger and smaller is asking the favor to the bigger. Perhaps she is stronger.
Okay. And the final one, Brian. What can you get from that example?
Well, according to the picture, the old woman is asking politely to the kid to uh, give a hand for crossing the street.
Okay, that's right. It's clear to see that the one who is asking for the favor is the elder woman, right? So that's why she's asking the young boy, would you give me a hand? That's right. So all these examples are showing respect, extremely respect because they are using wood. So we can infer that these people don't get to know each other. They are strangers to each other, right? Now let's take a look at the next one. Please read the information and tell me what you get from those examples. Catherine, what can you get from the first example?
Mm, one of the kids is not clear where, when, if the boy or the girl, but someone of them is asking for for help because they don't understand the question. So he or she is asking for help, but the girl or the boy don't have idea about the question. So
Okay,
it's
so it's not clear to see who's asking the favor to who, right? It can be
yeah,
the girl or the boy.
yeah.
Yeah, but they are very kind anyway, asking would. Even though they are maybe students in the same grade, they might be siblings or whatever, but they are very gentle asking or using the question would. The next one, Patricia, what can you get from the next one?
Okay, for the next one, I can guess that the couple is asking the question to the person because they are the sentence is using a plural pronoun.
Okay, so the people who are asking the question
It's the
is the
couple.
couple, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us. Tell us is plural. That's right. And the final one, Carol, what can you get from the final one?
Would you look at the camera, please? Um, is maybe um, the people ask, look the camera for taking the picture. So the man or girl answer, sorry, I'm thinking some autographers now. Later, maybe he take a look at the camera later.
Okay, what we can realize in the last example is that they are asking every one of you. They are asking Carol, they are asking Patricia, Brian, and Catherine to look at the camera, but you are busy. You are taking an English class or you are signing some autographs. You are supposed to be famous. Look at all these cameramen, photographers trying to find or get a picture of you, right? Well, all the answers are negative. So let's not forget to be sorry before any other answer you can give. Oh, sorry, sorry, I'm sorry. Apologize, right? The first thing you have to do when you are asked a favor and you can't do it for some reason, apologize first by saying I'm sorry or sorry. Okay, you can see in all examples. Oh, sorry, I have no idea about that. Lo lamento, ni idea acerca de eso. Sorry, I don't know this zone. Or sorry, I don't live in this area. Sorry, I am signing some autographs now. You are doing something different at the moment someone is asking you for a favor or for assistance. Is that clear, everyone? No problem with them?
Yes, it is clear. Thank you.
It's clear. Okay. Now the final exercise before we go is exercise 3. Ask someone for help in these cases or places. That's someone. Okay. Carol is going to ask Patricia. Patricia, you will answer, okay? Brian, you ask Catherine, and Catherine answers. You ask them two, two favors. I repeat, Carol asks Patricia two favors, and Patricia answers. Brian asks Catherine two favors, and Catherine answers. Okay, please get ready and proceed, please. Are you ready, Carol?
Okay, how many questions for Patricia? One, two, three?
Two examples so Patricia can answer, okay?
Oh,
Ah,
okay, Patricia, would you like to lend me some money?
Oh, Carol, I'm really sorry. At this moment, I'm broke. I can't help you.
Okay, thank you. Um,
Next time.
okay. Would you like to go a party next weekend?
Oh no, Carol, I'm really sorry. My schedule has been changed. The teacher asked us something during the weekend and I have to do that. I'm really sorry.
Okay, next
I
time.
I read your weekend. I can see that. I am sorry. Okay, good, excellent. I like it a lot. Now, Brian, you ask Catherine two questions, two petitions, two favors, whatever.
Okay, Catherine, I have a terrible headache. What would you recommend me?
You can get or you can get an aspirin,
Some
Thank
aspirin.
you.
Some aspirin.
some aspirin. Okay.
Yes. Next.
Okay, I think I'm lost. Will you indicate where I can get the mall, please?
I'm sorry, but I don't know this area. I can help you. Sorry.
Uh, okay, very good. I'm going to stop showing you the slide so you can see my face again. Going back to you. Okay, that's me. Well, everybody, so it's time to say goodbye. We just finished this session. Let's say goodbye and how you felt today, Carol.
Okay, always I feel comfortable with this class, and thank you so much for your time, for the explanation. The speaking class are very, very nice and um, sorry.
Entertaining for some people here.
Entertaining. Yes, yes. So thank you so much, and see you next Monday.
Hopefully, Patricia, how you felt and say goodbye.
Okay, so goodbye to everyone. It was very pleasant to be with the classmates. So it's very handy for a person that is learning English to have the opportunity to interact with other people. So I appreciate that a lot. And thank you so much, Nelson, for your efforts. The
Okay,
class is quite
here.
nice.
Okay,
Thanks.
Catherine, how you felt and say goodbye.
Feel first. I'm sorry for come late. I didn't find the link, but the important thing is I am here. And thank you, teacher, for help me and for mm, teach me uh, some of you notes. Bye, bye for everyone.
Okay, Brian, how you felt and say goodbye.
Okay, I felt great. It's important to bear in mind all of this kind of grammar. Thank you for everything.
Okay, my pleasure. Thank you for these words. You know, I do this with all my affection for you and the love I have for teaching too. Well, for next class, I'm not going to to tell you the topic, but we are going to combine modal verbs in something very punctual. So take a look at the information we have gotten up to today, just to use it as a previous knowledge for next activities. There is something else I have to tell you. I have to prepare a final exam for these encounters, right? So it's a good idea that you start checking all the information we have studied along this time. So if you don't remember, or probably you don't have the themes, I can remind you uh, in a future occasion, right? Because I'm going to evaluate every one of you, right? So thank you for being here, for being so punctual, and have a nice rest of the week, everyone. Goodbye and God bless you. See you.